Hi there. Let's take a look at copper chart. We've covered the weekly market structure and check out the short-term trend so you can learn how to assess the risk of next price move, even if you are new to chart analysis. From a big picture perspective, copper is currently still in the markup stage of the market cycle. The price is currently trading around the center line of the rising channel, okay, this blue box over here. And last time we talked about the price action is actually trading inside this ascending wedge. In typical textbook candlestick pattern analysis, an ascending wedge is a bearish signal. But sometimes you do find exceptions. So I always ask people not to follow 100%. Okay, look at the situation at hand. May it be macroeconomic environment, macro geopolitical environment, a lot of other factors are going to affect how price is going to move. And looking at this right now, because copper is around its all-time high level, there's no clear resistance at this moment in the weekly time frame. Okay, when we get to the daily time frame, the micro view, we'll be able to see more. The key support level is around 5.95, or if you want to make it simple, $6. All right, the purple key level over here. Volume definitely has gone way higher than before. Okay, it is still staying at a high level since the beginning of the year compared to last year and before. So as long as it doesn't break the rising channel bottom, we would consider the markup stage or markup phase is still intact. But if it starts to break the line and comes back to the lower levels near the it's not the end, it's the beginning of November. Okay, I was trying to say near the end of October, but it's not the case. So if I zoom in, you can see, even if it drops now to the bottom, all right, without breaking it, that's around mid-October that it can test the level, the purple key level, without breaking the channel support. All right, but once we get past that mid-October point, if it really comes to challenge the purple key level, it has to break the channel before being able to test that key level. So that's the difference. All right, the timing matters. So micro view. This is the smaller wedge within the big one that we were seeing just now, okay, in the weekly time frame. And we are getting closer and closer to the tip of that wedge. Last time we said somewhere near August 31st or the 1st of September, there are two dates over here. Because the yellow lines, the one coming down and the one going up, crosses on the 1st of September. But if we count the center line, the blue line, and the resistance line over here, that's 1 day earlier. What's important right now is that today is the third time the bears hit the price down from that resistant trend line. Okay, so it is getting closer and closer to the point where we would see a potential trend change from the current, you can say sideways, all right, but seemingly slightly upward situation. If you count from 6.63 to 5.95, that's a sideways range since the beginning of May. It hasn't really broken above it that much, right? It broke out briefly at the beginning of the month, but it quickly returned to the range. So in the next few days, or a week at most, what do you think? Let me know in the comment whether it is going to break the 6.63 and once again re-challenge the all-time high, or is it going to follow this downtrend resistance line, breaking the uptrend support, come back down to retest the 5.95 level. All right, and also the markup channel ceiling. Let me know what you think it is. Remember to subscribe to see the next update and continue the discussion together. See you in the next one. Thank you.